Hi. I'm very late. Could this be maybe the latest I've ever been for a gathering? Brutal. I am... I raced over here, sorry. Probably. I only have some of my stuff together. I got the phone working. It's been a hell of a night, y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, I do have my whiskey. Cheers. I had a really rough night. And it's nice to be here with you. Thanks for tuning in and hanging with me. I'm gonna sing a song to clear my head, and we can talk a little bit. We can chat. Whew. Big picture, just for anyone that's worried. Everything's okay. My girls are safe. Things are good with my family. Everything's okay. I just had a rough night. I'll tell you all about it, but let's just play a song. We all have pictures of the one that haunts our dreams. A paint up paint in colors bright. If solitude lies down below, then love is in between. Let me find this space tonight. You can find me walking on this dusty road, this dusty road, this dusty road. Till the dust is just about all I see. Caught in this cloud tonight. Yeah, at this point, there's nothing much for us to do. Except you paint me, and I paint you. We all have visions now of who we're supposed to be. Paint I paint in colors bright. Reality is a mess and love lies somewhere in between. Let me find your space tonight. You can find me walking on this dusty road, this dusty road, this dusty road. Till the dust is just about all I see. Caught in this cloud tonight. Well, I dance around the fire of my changing point of view. You paint me and I paint you. We all have fantasies of living life in peace. Well, I paint and we paint in colors bright. Now world set the times to two. It love so loud it screams. Let us find this space tonight. You can find us walking on this dusty road, this dusty road, this dusty road. Till the dust is just back about all we see caught in this cloud tonight. In shades so bright, our leaders need to change their attitudes. You paint me and I paint you. You paint me and I paint you. You paint me and I paint you. Man, I can't believe there's so many of y'all hanging out. You know, in a topsy-turvy world, in the world that we live in now, I think, I don't know, maybe all of us are just looking for trust, and consistency, stability, kindness, and how lucky am I? How lucky are we? All I gotta do is turn on this phone and gather with y'all. And I'm reminded that I got all that stuff right here. I feel like that's a rare thing these days. I feel very grateful for y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Cheers. So, it's dark. We missed the sunset. I blew that one. You know what, though? I got some string lights up on the ceiling. I bet there'd be better light. Let me see if I can. Let's see if this helps, okay? Don't go nowhere, okay? You stick around. All right. Is that better? I mean, you can certainly see me better. I don't know if I like it better. It feels less like I'm outside, and I think I like it dark. Fits my mood better. I'm turning them off. Yeah, this is like candlelight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all right. So in 2014, my wife Allie and I moved into this building in Chelsea, Massachusetts. Beautiful old building, built in 1870, old brick building, 4 stories. And we knocked out, and it was just Chelsea, Massachusetts, for those of you that ain't near or around Boston, has for a very long time, many, many years, I mean, it used to be, way back in the day, kind of thought of as a sister city to Boston, Chelsea. There were a couple pretty devastating fires that pretty much wiped out the city a handful of times. And then they put in a bridge, the Tobin Bridge, that kind of went right through Chelsea, which crushed the neighborhood a little further. I think in the 90s, Chelsea might have been listed as one of the worst places in Massachusetts to live. Allie and I were looking for a place to live. I'd been in the basement for a long time. And we bought the 3rd story of this building. right behind a police station. Beautiful, like brownstone, old school part of the city that never burnt down. We bought the 3rd floor, and there are 4 floors, 4 other owners of this building. And since then, we've had some ups and downs as a condo association, but we've managed our way through it. There was a huge storm. I can't remember when it was, man. It was like, I want to say it was like 2017, 2016. It was like a year or 2 after we moved in, and literally the roof of the building collapsed. And this is an old historic building. We got an insurance settlement, not only to fix the building, but to fix it to like old school 1870s specs, you know, which it was like a wonderful, for a condo association that had never been functional before we were owners. It was a bit of a windfall. And we decided, you know what? We're going to fix up as much of this building as we can. And we did. I was really proud of us. We fixed it all up as best we could. You know, now Allie and I are living out here. We did not pay much money for this place. And it is a beautiful, it's like the stories that you hear, right? About somebody buying, right, an apartment in a village in 1967 for peanuts, you know, and that old brownstone building 20, 30, 50 years later just being, it's a gem, it's a treasure, you know. That's what this place is that we have. And we still own it. I don't know if we can afford it. We try. We're hanging on by the skin of our teeth with 2 little ones. And anyways, I had a condo association meeting today, and it went so poorly. There is, I mean, when you only have 4 people in a community and you have to make some pretty serious, expensive decisions, and there's a process in place that's legally binding, it's complicated. And I've always been a person that had faith in my neighbors. You treat your neighbors with dignity and respect, and we work things out. But there are some people in this world, and that ain't the goal. The goal is get what you can, get all that you can. And who cares who you hurt along the way? Most of the time, I feel bad for these people. I feel bad for the world that they live in. It can't be very fun to wake up every morning and treat other people nasty. It can't be. It can't be. I look at all of the love that this village surrounds ourselves with on a day-to-day basis. And why wouldn't everybody endeavor to try and create their own village? Try and find a village. try and recognize that we're all part of the same fucking village when it all comes down to it. And we live in pretty harsh times. Pretty harsh world. And we don't see a lot of examples out there of people in power using that power for good these days. So I get it. I get it. But man, for any of y'all that have ever had to maintain a building with 4 other people, 3 other people, and you have to make some pretty hard decisions, and one of those people ain't a very respectful, nice person, it is rough. My condo association meeting started at 7 p.m. I thought Allie and I nailed it tonight. We cooked a banging dinner, grilled up some chicken, corn on the cob. I grilled asparagus. We hung out on this porch. We ate an awesome dinner. We nailed it early. Girls got home from camp. We had them showered and less disgusting by dinner time. We even had time to go out for ice cream, and the girls are exhausted because they were up late for fireworks, and then they were up for a show that I had right down the road on Sunday night. We got them to bed at 7 o'clock. I was like, this is good. I can go to the meeting. I can gather with my people. Didn't work out that way. I could not get off that phone. And it was poisonous and terrible. And I tried to play the role of the guy that's saying, hey, we are neighbors here. This is hard stuff. Let's bring in somebody to help us work this shit out so we don't have to just argue about it. And I thought I was making some headway. And then at around 8:25, 25 minutes late for you all, it got even worse. I had gotten this little group of ours to agree to bring in a third party to just arbitrate. Just say, hey, like, this is where you guys are at. You got some challenges here. You got some things that are going pretty good over here. This is a reasonable plan for you guys to work out your differences and move forward. We don't have to do that, the 4 of us banging our heads against the wall. We can bring in somebody else to do it. We even got the sticky wicket to say yes. That they were in. I thought we found common ground. And then that sticky wicket, after we agreed to that, and I said, look, guys, I am so late. Can we finish this up? Can we agree to just move forward with this plan, and we'll talk about it. We'll work out our differences. We're going to bring somebody in to help us work out our differences. They said, I've got one more thing. And that person accused another condo association member of stealing from them to finish off the meeting. I was on the phone with everybody. They were in person. And as they were yelling at each other, as everything just broke down, I just ended up hanging out. I knew it was going to be over. There was going to be no progress made. And it's funny, man, right? I've seen this happen when it's close to home, when it is your home, when the results can impact your financial stability in one way or another, it is really, really hard to find compromise and to find respect. This is a condo. This is a shitty little building in Chelsea, Massachusetts. A city that I love dearly, by the way. And man, I hope I have that place in Chelsea for the rest of my life. I know Allie feels the same way too. It's hard to look out on the world and see people with real differences and people dealing with real suffering. And look in the mirror and say, you know what, we can't even sort our differences out as a condo association. How is this world gonna get past their intractability when it comes to topics where there are true ideological differences that we're passionate about, that we care about? I had this really inspiring show on Sunday, right here, right down that way, about 0.8 miles in Port Clyde. We did a free concert for everybody on this little peninsula in Maine. Everybody came out. And we raised money for some first responders and their families who are trying to get back on their feet after a devastating fire that took place a handful of towns over from here. There were a lot of people that came out. We're trying to assess the number. No one seems to know what the number is. Some say 700. 600, some say 1,100, but I'll tell you what, I've never seen the docks down there so packed. And it was a free concert. Anyone could come. And together, this community, along with some donations from our shows this week in Arundel, Maine and Scarborough, Maine, we managed to raise over $13,000 at a free concert. What an inspiring thing. And I was just thinking up on stage and I said something to this effect, right? Because it's 4th of July weekend. And we live in a complicated country during complicated times. We do. And we are a passionate people. And you know what? Those passions can make us intractable when it comes to the things that we believe in. Those passions, though, can also allow us to be capable of incredible, inspiring things when we put our minds to it. When we step past our differences and concentrate on the things that we all share. That fire down the road, it happened on May 15th. And there has been an outpouring of support throughout the mid-coast. At the incident itself, this one little town had over 36 other townships, their volunteer fire departments and EMTs, right, come and support them. If that ain't a metaphor, I don't know what is. Since the tragedy happened, 3 people have lost their lives so far, but there are some very, very serious injuries as well. There's been an outpouring of support, and not one person has mentioned politics, has mentioned these third rail topics that for one reason or another keep us from seeing the humanity in one another. keep us from recognizing that, you know what, we belong to one another and we need one another. If a condo association can't even overcome their little fucking picky problems, it's hard to imagine how we're going to get past this chapter together. That's what I think in the dark times. But you know what? Most of the times, I see glimpses of that other side of the equation. All the things we're capable of when we put our minds to it. There's some problems that can't get solved. There are a lot of problems. There are a lot of situations that can be improved. I see a lot of the latter in this line of work that I'm in with you all in this village. Maybe I'm deluding myself, but you know, if there's a cultural war going on right now, I get it. And you know what? Sometimes wars have to be fought, and sometimes these things are very, very important. But every war also has to have healers. If you don't have a team of medics willing to heal anyone that comes in that tent, somewhere behind the front line, it won't take long for there ain't gonna be any people left to fight the war. And that's what I hope. That's my hope for this village of ours. That we can be healers during a time of complexity. I think we're doing it, y'all. I really do. It's pretty inspiring. I can't believe there's still a whole bunch of you fucking still online with me. I've just been yapping. I just yapped for over half an hour without even playing a song. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate it. Thank you. We should play a song for Chelsea, shouldn't we? Let's see. Well, I'm sitting in these warehouse up on the third floor, looking out my window, 'cause I ain't had one before, thinking about the sunset and the things we all deserve, and how we never know what's coming till we're right up in the curve. It's a jagged world, it's you and me. Chelsea, I can't wait for all the things we're gonna be, and I feel good, yes I do. Chelsea, you're alright by me, if I'm alright by you. Well, I don't have any furniture, not even a TV. I've had to live life simple, that's the man I wanna be. But I never thought I'd have a place that I could call my own. Now I'm wondering about the other things I someday wanna own. It's a jagged world, it's you and me. Chelsea, I can't wait for all the things we're gonna be. And I feel good. Yes, I did. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright by you. I'm alright. Don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. I got some place to be. I'm alright. Don't you worry about me. Yeah, I'll be fine. I got some place to be. Well, someday the rich folks, they will come marching to their beat. They'll be wanting fancy restaurants, buying up these streets. But while it lasts, me encanto mi barrio, and I will drink a cool cerveza. But then the one I make, it's a Jaguar. It's you and me. Chelsea, I can't wait for you. The things we're gonna be, and I feel good. Yes, I did. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright by you. Chelsea, you're alright by me if I'm alright. By you. As it went, the very first time we gathered together, so it continues to go on gathering 1017. No mountains being moved, but y'all make me feel a little bit better. Just getting to hang out a little bit. Thank you. I feel you. Maybe that's just the whiskey talking. I've got a crazy next 48 hours. I'm gonna be here. I gotta pack tomorrow. Get the girls off to camp. Start to think about a plan musically for a very important week coming up. Get the house in order. Get ready to leave my family for 8 days, 9 days. There's a thing happening down the road in the evening. That Allie and I are gonna go to while Sitter puts the girls to bed. And when that thing is over, I'm gonna get in the van. Nope, I'm not gonna get in the van. The van's, I think, already in Washington State, believe it or not. I'm gonna get in Karina's car that she left up here at the last show. And I'm gonna drive down to Boston. I'm gonna get in at about 2 a.m. If I'm lucky. I'm gonna wake up at 6 or 7. I'm gonna get to the airport. I'm gonna fly to Seattle. I'm going to fly to Seattle, and I'm going to play our first ever band concert in Seattle, Washington. That is going to be super, super fun. And then the next morning, me and the bandies are going to get onto a cruise ship with 200 fans. And we are going to cruise for 7 days to Alaska and back. Every day the cruise ship, we've blocked out a whole bunch of rooms. Every day the cruise ship is going to find a different place or a place. They're going to reserve a spot on the ship. Maybe it's the same place. For us to play, for our fans. We're going to get to play. There'll be some double headers, maybe, for those very intensely excited about soaking up all the music that they can over the course of the week. We'll probably play 9 or 10 shows over those 7 days. And I would like to make it a no-repeat week for all of our cruisers hanging with us. In between that, we're going to see the sights. We're going to stop off at some really cool spots throughout Alaska. And not one of those days is going to involve me driving 6 or 7 hours, loading a shit ton of gear in and out of a club. Nope, it's just going to be me, my bandies, and 200 of my friends hanging out on a cruise ship, sharing music for 7 days, seeing some of the most beautiful countryside in the world. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The things we get to do these days. I'm going to tell you this now so you can prepare yourselves mentally and physically. If you are a gatherer right now saying, damn, I wish I knew about that. I wish I was on that cruise ship. Well, it's unannounced, and we ain't going to talk about it until it is announced, but there will be another cruise next year. It'll be a little less intense than Alaska. It'll be a little less intense than 7 days. It's going to be warm and tropical, and that's all I'm going to say, except for the fact that it's going to happen in January. I think. Late January? Around January. We're going to announce it to our cruisers in Alaska and give them first dibs on the trip. But then when we come back, probably within the next, 4 weeks, we're going to talk about next year's cruise. And honestly, I think y'all should come and hang with us. We've done 2 of these so far, and they have been 2 unforgettable experiences. Unforgettable experiences. So fun. You will hear more about this over the coming weeks, or over the next week. I'm sure you'll see stuff if you're tuning in. Us hanging out on a cruise ship. We'll obviously have to gather a couple times while we're on the cruise ship, and that'll be interesting and exciting. Assuming we can find places with enough connectivity to hang with y'all. But that's not even the most important thing about this day. And it sure as shit ain't my condo association meeting. The most important thing about this day is, and it is, let's be very clear. Oh, somebody is on right now. I just saw a comment. Somebody is on right now who's talking about Sail Across the Sun. This is a cruise, and there are a lot of SATs fam that have become part of our fam. We have scheduled a cruise for any of you on Sail Across the Sun or that know about Sail Across the Sun. I'm going to just give you the timing of this. It's going to leave, right, and come back. It's going to land in the same port that the Sail Across the Sun cruise is leaving from on the same day that the Sail Across the Sun cruise leaves. In other words, right, we are not only going to be on this giant floating festival for 4 days, but the 5 days prior, we're going to get to hang with our people. We're going to land from being on an awesome, relaxed, and amazing mini little cruise music adventure. And then we are going to get on to this other boat, and this other boat is going to be entirely filled with music fans and musicians. And it's going to, and that one's sold out, unfortunately. I apologize for those of you that don't know about Sail Across the Sun. But so if you're planning to be with us on that second week, you should think about adding a first week to your plans. That would be it's going to be pretty epic 2 weeks for us, or 9 days, 10 days, whatever it is. But I digress, because this is a really important day for reasons that have nothing to do with cruises and have nothing to do with condo association meetings. This is a really important day because today marks the beginning of the road to the Ramble. That's right, y'all. Ramble Festival 2026, Ramble number 17, is going to be happening on August 29th. This is our festival dedicated to ending veteran homelessness in the Northeast. And today is the day that we officially announce the lineup for the Ramble. I could not be more excited about the artists that we have. And for those of you who haven't been to a Ramble yet, you should just know, every year, right, many of our besties in the music world, artists who we respect so much, brilliant songwriters, players, they come out and they hang with us. We do a one-day festival on a mountain in Ashburnham, Massachusetts. Anyone can come, anyone can donate whatever they want. They can come for free, it don't matter. And we have built the festival grounds on the side of a mountain overlooking Wachusett Valley. And over the last 17 years, we have raised over $750,000 to fight veteran homelessness. Last year alone, we raised over $160,000 on a free festival. Can you even wrap your brain around that? It's so inspiring, right? We're going to try and beat that number this year. I think we got a good chance of doing it because I'll tell you what, our Ramble volunteer army, the people that run this festival, y'all, if any of you are gathering with us right now, you should just know, and I don't say this lightly and I don't say it often, you are the best, the absolute best. It is the best day of the year. It is the best run festival I've ever been to. I am so proud to have the honor of working with you all. And today is the day we officially announce the lineup for the Ramble. We're past 4th of July weekend. Some of y'all that are on our email list have gotten a message about it. If you're on our socials, you've seen the posts. But I'm going to talk about it a little bit right now. We have many of our favorite cast of characters, and we have 3 new Ramble artists on the day. One of the most exciting new artists that we have is an old friend of mine, a guy who is one of the most talented singer-songwriters I have ever not just met, but seen. A guy named Ryan Montbleu, another Boston guy, an amazing human being and an amazing singer-songwriter. He has agreed to come out to the Ramble this year. I can't wait. We have obviously some staples, right? Our buddies in the band Cersei, that power duo They're going to be back at the Ramble this year. If you have seen us at big shows over the last year, if you've seen us out on tour, you have seen us probably play with the amazing, legendary keyboard player who also happens to be an incredible singer-songwriter and musician, Jeff Kazee. A guy who is, man, he's played with everybody. He's played, I mean, I don't say this lightly, he's played with everybody. I was at the Light of Day Festival down in Jersey the other day, and I looked around and he was out there jamming with Bruce Springsteen. He's been on tour with Bon Jovi. He was the music director and band leader for Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes for many, many years. He's going to be coming to the Ramble. Chad Hollister, incredible singer-songwriter, but even more incredible human being from Vermont, is going to be there. Kali Loops, who's been to more Rambles than any other artist except for me. One of our favorite songwriters, a guy who you may have seen on stage at the House of Blues for our album release. He wasn't scheduled to be there. He wasn't scheduled to open. There was nothing there for him. He just texted me a week before the show. He said, "Hey, I'm going to help you load in." How's that for a friend? Right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Steve Hartman will be back, another amazing singer-songwriter out of Vermont, and a great artist named Clover Steve. She is a singer-songwriter, badass singer-songwriter from New Jersey, who's opened up a handful of shows you might have seen. Clover opened up for us in Sellersville, Pennsylvania, and Woodstock, New York, but we haven't brought her up to New England yet. I think her mind's going to be blown, is what I think. And she plays with an awesome band. It's a great group of artists. Not only for their talent, but because every single one of them just gets it so deep. It's Ramble season, y'all. It's game time. It's game time. And as far as I'm concerned, the entire summer is just a road that leads us to the Ramble. If you haven't made your plans to travel into Massachusetts to be with us for the Ramble, figure it out. We want you there with us on the mountain. Saturday, August 29th. Saturday before Labor Day. Come and hang with us. I promise you, you will not regret making the trip. Cheers, Ramblers. God, look at that. We've been hanging out for less than an hour, and I went from feeling so shitty to feeling so good. Thank you. That's all you guys. I mean, look, I probably could muster up the will to monologue for an hour on this porch all by myself, but it wouldn't mean the same thing. It will probably be hard to gather this weekend, as we'll be cruising pretty hard. So I'm going to tell you this now, all right? We're going to do our weekend gathering, the band concert, on Thursday night. Not Friday, not Saturday, not Sunday, but Thursday night. We're going to do it from our very first show in Seattle. We already have something like 200 people coming out to see us. We've never played in Seattle. That's never happened before. I don't know what this club's going to be like. I think it's like, dirty rock club. Awesome. I think we are going to start at 7:30. I think they changed our start time because I wanted to play longer. I think we're going to start at 7:30 Seattle time, right? So those of you still on the East Coast, man, I'm sorry, you're going to have to stay up to 10:30 to come and hang with us. But do it Thursday night. Nobody really cares about going to work on Friday anyways. You know what I'm saying? Let's gather on Thursday from Seattle. And then we'll find some ways between Thursday and Tuesday to stay in touch with you from the boat, to show you what's going on out in Alaska as we're cruising. It's going to be pretty epic. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink till wind at our back. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. Make it done when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glass. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we had. These moments pass lightly, won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly, right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who want with us. Here is to us and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one dance slow. Let us drink one dance fast. Let us drink one. This night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Cheers, gatherers. Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for always standing with me. It's a good night. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you again soon.